Hi. Emoted. Good day, Deadpool. Hello. Sunny stormy URL. Good day, Sunny.
I don't know if there's a problem with my internet, but I'm noticing that every time I make a change or save something there, it's taking forever to save it. So I don't know whether my internet's playing up or whatever, but something's playing up a little bit. Anyway, it doesn't matter. How are you, Deadpool? How are you, Sonny?
Thank you. Good day.
See that somebody just made level 50. Yeah, no worries, Sonny. No, I've got to kill one of the... Okay. Oh, look at the people here, got level up. Anything? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay, that's going to be ready very soon, actually. Da-da-da. 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 I should wait for John to come in so he can see me doing that. What's going on here? Oh yeah, she didn't have the glasses. That's right, she didn't have the glasses. Oh, so she's made level 50 as well.
Membership is now available. Go grab yourself a lightsaber badge and platypus emoji.
Your platypus emoji. Go and grab your platypus emoji. What's she doing? What am I doing with this lady? Not sure what to do with her, actually. That's a good question. What do I do with this lady?
Good day DJ. XX. Platypus.
Kayla.
Good day, Kayla.
How are you, Kayla? What are you up to?
How are you, Kayla?
Right, now, what I'm going to do... Actually, Kayla, you're here. There you go, there you are there, that's you. And Sonny, you're down here. There you are there. You're in the science center. You're a scientist. Level 50. There you go. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I've got to avoid that glitch. There's a glitch. Hang on, let me go back to the main menu and then reload. I'm trying to avoid that glitch where if I start renaming a player, I don't want it to get stuck. And apparently restarting, I discovered this, right, but restarting the game a couple of times usually stops that glitch from happening. Why, I don't know. But you guys have seen it before, haven't you? I'll go to rename a player and the screen gets stuck. That's really annoying. What? Wow, that's only
Good
70.
thank you, XX.
That's almost 70 items. I'm gonna have to record him as well, by the looks of it. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I can't collect anything. Oh, what? Why not? Just because I... Okay, we've got a slight problem here. Oh, I think it's this one. Oh, no wonder. Oh, look at all the stuff I've got here. Oh, this is going to take forever to tidy up.
Emoji red hard.
Oh, thank you, Kayla. How have you been? You well, are you? What time is it where you are? Isn't it in the middle of the night? Oh no, it'd be evening for you. Actually no, it'd be evening where you are, Kayla. That's charisma. Yeah, I have a feeling the problem is where the junk is. That's where the problem is. Oh, it gave me rare junk. Okay. Yeah, no, the issue is here. This is where the issue is. 32 cars, 32 one. Yes. Oh, this is annoying. Wish I could pick, like say, scrap 5 or something. Some games have a slider so you can pick a specific number.
Oh hi.
That's annoying. That is annoying. That is so annoying. Killer. Oh, Killer, I had your stream running yesterday. Actually. I had your stream running
Killer.
for about an hour. Right, I hope everyone's gone to visit Sunny Stormy. Especially if you like animals, and especially if you like cats.
Good day, emu.
That's hilarious. G'day, emu. Hang on a sec, Killer. I'm gonna put your link. Yes, I hope everyone's going to visit Sunny Stormy. Right, now I'm gonna... Killer Smile. Mr. Killer Smile.
Killer Smile URL.
Okay.
Done with Sunstorm.
Oh, thank you, Killer. That's not gonna be enough.
Just passing by DJ, thanks.
Oh, no worries. I'm trying to make room in here. I don't know if this is working. Hang on a sec, how much stuff? How much has he got again? Still can't collect it. Oh, 74? 74? Really? Really? 74 items? What? You know what that means? That means I've got to get rid of... Oh, that means I'm gonna have to really be strict here. What? Oh, pretty sure. Just give me a teddy bear. Oh, these bloody toy cars. Oh, fuck all. Jeez, when the PlayStation headphones beep in your ear, they really pick the beep.
Membership is now available. Go grab yourself a lightsaber badge and platypus emoji.
They pick the beep. That's really annoying. So annoying. I can't believe I'm doing this exercise. This is ridiculous. Actually, these ones I can get rid of. Actually, this one I can...
Huge grass emoji, clinking beer mugs emoji, saluting face.
Hey, Twisted.
New release, parrots came back and brought some friends along, URL.
Hey, Twisted, how are you, man?
Good day, Twist.
What are you up to, man? Oh, this is ridiculous. Look at all the resources.
Hello there.
It's Aviation Girl. Hey, Aviation, how are you? What have you been up to? How are you? Are you still up at your...
Aviation.
Are you still at your parents' working? Wow, it didn't want to give me anything with that one. God, that's just ridiculous.
Face blue smiling. I'm good and know I am back home.
Back home,
Life
eh?
for Ohio.
Got too much stuff in here. Can't believe it. Got too many of those. I've got too many of those uniforms too. Right, now. This is annoying. Twist, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'll put your link up in a few minutes. That's 69. I don't know if that's enough room. That should be enough.
Got you tapped in, boo. I can hear you, no worries, kangaroo, platypus.
Right, finally. Oh my goodness. I think I just picked up a pack, didn't I? Right, you come over here. Of course it would do that, wouldn't it? Of course it would do that. Of course it would do that. Oh, I've got a big problem here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no! Oh no, the people are gonna die!
How many members do you have now, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that was not good. That was not good at all. How many members? Hang on a minute. Oh no, now I'm going to have to manufacture more health kits. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in here. Let's have gone. According to this, really? 50, what? 51? 51? How'd I get 51? Oh my goodness. What the hell? I don't know what to say. Well, I knew I had a few members.
5-1, hand orange covering eyes.
What? 51? 51 of them. Huh. How do you know? See, this is the problem. Her stats are 10 times better, but she's not level 50. So this is the problem. Ah, but Jack is a level 50. Okay, hang on a minute.
5-6.
Five, 6. You know what I've just realised? It's the broadcast center.
Been lurkin' but gotta say way to support DJ Twistin'. Congrats new members.
Where?
Hope the weekend started off well for everybody.
G'day, Paul. They're new members. What are you talking about? Oh, you've gifted memberships.
Good day, M4M4.
No, what have you done? Twisting, what are you doing? You just
Good
gifted
day, DJ Chad.
Oh, you just gifted memberships.
Oh hi, oh hi, oh hi.
Why does the caps
Twist,
lock?
thank you for gifting memberships.
So who got the memberships? I don't know what the fuck's going on with my computer.
That's
but
great support.
I can't even
Emoji
bloody...
saluting face, emoji clinking beer mugs.
Oh, Kayla got the membership, and Susie B and Cody, HGX. Oh, nice. Hang on a sec, that's 4 memberships. Who got the 5th one? Who got the 5th one? Oh, Smitty.
Emoji clinking beer mugs, emoji clinking beer mugs, emoji clinking beer mugs.
Oh, nice one. Oh, that was nice. Actually, everyone that got the membership, I know them well.
No Star Wars today, DJ? Umfau TTS. Nice, emoji thumbs up, light skin tone, emoji slightly smiling face.
Hawaiian. You know what, this is getting on my nerves now.
Good day, Hawaiian.
It's quite clear there's something wrong with the internet. There's something wrong with the internet. I'm typing a message and I watch the letters pop up one after the other. Shouldn't be doing that. It's really starting to get on my nerves now. See, all these guys have got lousy stats. Hey, wait a minute, didn't I
It's
have...
YouTube, it's happened on multiple channels today.
What about Preston Garvey? He's level 48.
Let's go W. Big hype. Emoji red heart. Woo.
I just got invited to a party, hang on a minute. What is going on in the chat? What is this? Hey Aviation, how are you?
Clinking beer mugs, twisting Rillos.
I can't navigate.
Oh, wow. Amazing support today.
I can't navigate the chat. It won't let me scroll up or down, so I can't see what the hell's going on. Hawaiian, what are you doing? You've just donated... Is that $9.99? My eyes are a bit blurry. I think it's $9.99, isn't it? Yeah, it is too.
That is so cool how you can reply right to the dono. Oh yeah, mama gamer.
Damn it, Hawaiian. Oh, thank you, Hawaiian. Wow. I really appreciate the generosity of you guys, but
thank you, Hawaiian.
You don't have to donate
Hawaiian
that often,
W.
though. That's amazing. What the heck? Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, I can't scroll up my chat. It gets stuck. That's so frustrating.
No problem, DJ, now dance for us. Just kidding.
Dance
it's so exciting when you get support like this, especially when you never expect it. Hell yeah, Hawaiian, emoji sign of the horns.
You playing Fortnite? Right, that's it. I'm living.
It's YouTube, just reset chat.
No, sorry, that's unacceptable. I'm gonna have to leave the
Emoji
party.
call me hand,
Fortnite,
aviation girl.
Minecraft, a band. No, I'm kidding, I don't care. I don't care. I think it's one of those games where it's too late. I suppose it's not really too late, but it is. Anyway, with that Skywalker Saga now, I've got enough to keep me going.
I agree, mama.
What's this? It's so exciting to get support like this, especially when you never expect it. Very true. I don't know what to call you, Mama or M4. I don't know what to call you. George Washington. I'm going to have to change some of these names, they're silly. Such silly names. I was going to say, you're back home now, are you? Hey, everyone in the chat, listen to the music as I upgrade these people. Listen. Right, here we go. Da 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 da.
I've gotten rated by a much bigger channel a couple times recently. It always blows my mind how generous people are.
I've still got to wait a day and 2 days for these weapons to be manufactured. Oh, that's such horse manure. I bet you the armor is not going to be ready. So 6 hours for that one. 9 hours for that one. You have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. So I've still got to wait. And I haven't played this game for a week. It takes so long to try to get rid of the armor in this game. I think I've got a pack to open actually. You got raided by a much bigger channel a couple of times recently. Yeah, the raids are pretty good. They don't happen as often as they used to. I used to remember people getting raided all the time. Like every
OMG
stream.
Twist and Rillo's Gaming, I love your PFP. That is
Every
so dope,
live.
bro.
Do you remember that aviation? When people used to get raided all the time in their streams? It used to be, yeah, it's quite fashionable. It's quite fashionable at the time. Doesn't happen as often.
MR Beast will show generosity if we only famous people.
Mr. Beast. Right, well, look. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea, but I'm thinking that I really should send Preston Garvey out to explore.
MR Beast Scandal LOL.
I just don't know about...
Connected with Yamama Gamer, emoji clinking beer mugs,
I don't know whether
emoji
sending
green
Preston
heart.
Garvey out like
Hey
that.
a DJ, hand pink waving.
Is that a waste? Is it a waste of sending him out exploring? I don't know. You know, I'm trying to figure out aviation. I'm trying to figure out if I send him to explore instead of this guy with the stats and all that, does it really make a difference? I don't know. Thinking about it.
Thanks for the previous comments on my streams.
Mobinator. G'day.
Hope the stream goes well.
You see, I click on the... So I click on the emoji, and I can count to 3 before it pops up, which is making it impossible for me to type.
Person Turkui waving.
That's really pissing me off now. This is really pissing me off.
Person Turkui waving.
It's getting on my nerves. Like, seriously. And I noticed that yesterday aviation, when I was answering people's comments...
It is not the Terminator, it is the Mobinator.
Sometimes, right? I was clicking on the person's channel symbol to go to their channel, right? And once in a while, I'll click on it and nothing would happen. It was like I wasn't clicking on anything. And the same happens with the emojis. Sometimes I would click on an emoji
not the
to include it in the comment that I'm posting, right? And I click on the emoji and nothing fucking happens. It doesn't attach the emoji. Sometimes I have to refresh the page once. Sometimes I've got to refresh it twice before when I click on the emoji, it actually attaches the emoji. I mean, that is just garbage.
That's what a few of my viewers ask me in my Steam's Hawaiian LOL.
Like, seriously, aviation, that is just garbage on the button. No offense to YouTube, but that's absolute freaking fucking garbage.
Emoji perfect score.
Oh, what is the point? What's the point of what is the point of this in the chat? If you click on a link, it doesn't work. You click on an emoji and nothing happens. It's like you're just clicking on any part of the screen. Like, is that just happening to me, or are you guys noticing this as well?
Emoji happy tears. ID figure that was a play on the Terminator.
Oh, it's bloody happening too often. I'm sick and tired of it. Anyway, guys, I need to make a decision here. Am I going to say, okay, to setting up Preston Garvey with all that charisma and perception and intelligence or whatever, does that help him
LOL.
in terms of searching for stuff, or does it really not matter? That's the bit I'm not sure about. Oh, you know what? You only live once. I'm gonna use him instead. Screw it. Have you noticed that too, Mobinator? Has anyone in the chat noticed? Right, two things. Firstly, okay, I go to a comment that's been posted on one of my videos. Right, so I click on the person's profile, picture profile, and then a menu's supposed to come up saying subscribe and view channel. Right, so a little window comes up, right? Now what I find 1 in 3 or 4 times when I go and click on that, nothing happens. Okay, I've literally got to go back to my email, open the email, click on the person's profile in the email, and then it works. It's like parts of YouTube are not working properly. That's source manure. Hey, alright, look, anyway, look, I don't want to whinge about it because, yeah, I'm good at whinging. Right, so what I'm going to do, everyone in the stream, I'm going to put him. Yeah, I'm going to put him down here. Wait a minute, before I do that, okay, I can see what I forgot to do. I've got to allocate. Yeah, that's better. Right. Okay, so I'm going to put him back down here. Did I take him out of this room? Yep. Right, so he's going to go back down here.
You go on your email for YouTube.
Well, what I mean by email is when someone leaves a comment or answers any of my comments, right? I get an email for every comment that I receive, right? And then I answer them. This is how I keep track. This is how I keep track of everybody, right? Now the issue that I'm having is, it's not with the email, it's with the YouTube. So the links in YouTube are not working, so sometimes I've got to go back to the original email and click on the link in there. In fact, Mobinator, if I remember correctly, I think you were one of the channels that I tried to click on yesterday, it wouldn't work, so I had to go to the freaking email and click on your link in the email. But every comment that is left on any of my videos, or responding to any comment to do with YouTube, addressed to me, I get an email. Actually, that's an interesting question that you asked, because don't you guys get email for your comment, or is that something that you've an option to set up and some of you guys haven't done it? Because I don't know.
For me, I use YouTube Studio app on my phone.
Yeah, you did, Aviation.
Yay, I turned that shit off cause it's too much.
Yeah, look, it used to be a problem, the messaging a little bit, right, but I use Google, no, what's it called? Gmail, thank you, Aviation. I use Gmail, right? And what Gmail does...
Cause the regular YouTube app on my phone doesn't pop up like right away.
Yeah, I know Hawaiian. Okay, so I put Twist's link in the chat, so please go and visit him, especially after all the memberships and donations or whatever. Then I've got to put Hawaiian in as well. Right, but go and visit Twist. Mama Game, I haven't forgotten you either. Right, so the advantage of Gmail, and by the way, in case you're wondering who I'm talking to in the party, it's Aviation Girl. Alright, so she was chatting earlier in the chat. What it does is it divides the emails into 3 categories: personal, promotion, and the third one I can't remember what it's called, but let's call it social. Right? So any email to do with YouTube, they all go into social. Right? So that's how I keep track with all you guys. The promotion is mainly bloody PlayStation, with their game promotion.
No worries, I'm just
and
here
the
for
first
the
tab,
FOS good times.
The first tab
I
captures
always love hearing your opinions,
all
DJ.
my other emails. Right, so it actually organises the way I want it to organise, because I don't want my YouTube emails being mixed up with my personal emails, being mixed up with my tax emails or whatever. I don't want them mixed up together. Gmail separates them for me, alright? Alright, so if you want your emails separated, don't use Microsoft
Not
Outlook.
DJ giving us a Gmail lesson right now. Emoji grinning squinting face.
Use Gmail
Emoji
instead.
rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji happy tears.
What?
This is what I'm here for, bro.
Why am I not allowed to give advice? What's this? Gmail lessons. Sorry, I'm not trying to teach people how to suck eggs. But it's just that some people
Feels
don't.
like I am back in school when our teachers were telling us about emails and cyber safety.
No, but in fact, Hawaiian, if it hadn't been for what had happened to me when I was in my early 20s, I wouldn't be here right now. I would be lecturing at a university. Because I almost got work at university. I was almost employed as a trainee professor. Okay, the only reason why it fell through is because the person sponsoring me ended up getting brain cancer. He nearly died. He had to have an emergency operation, and he never fully recovered. Okay, so I had no one to sponsor me. So I had to go and work somewhere else. That's when I went into the corporate career. Okay, but by rights, I should have been teaching. That's where my destiny was. And for some reason, the universe decided, no, fuck you, DJ, you're not teaching. Even though you've got the natural skills and the personality to do it, because I'm not going to let you do it. That's what happened. Okay, my professor was from Ireland, right, and he was a professor in economics and political science. Right, he was even sponsoring my, when I was doing my thesis. When I was doing my honours year, when I was doing my thesis and all that, he was backing me 100%. And then one day,
always explain things
he dropped to the floor,
Man, that's a shame, man, Professor
after
DJ
several tests, it turned out he had bloody brain cancer of all things, right? This guy spoke fluent Italian with an Irish accent because he went to the University of Bologna. So he went to university in Ireland, then afterwards went to the University of Bologna because he liked Italian culture, wanted to learn Italian, all the rest of it, right? As most people who admire civilization would do, right? So that was the end. So that was the end of that. So when he recovered, and I put quotation marks recovered, some sections of memory was intact, other sections of his memory were gone. Right? Okay, so I've just sent Garvey out into the wastelands, and he's pretty powerful. So I would expect him. In fact, he's overclocked. Because he's even carrying, I think he's carrying one of the strongest, if not the strongest weapon available. Alright, but that's what happened to me. Alright, so that's what happened. It's one of the reasons why sometimes I'm a bit bitter or whatever, because I've had things like that happen to me, and there was nothing I could do. What could I do about that, right? If you get sick or whatever, how am I supposed to stop that or prevent that? Alright? And that just ruined everything. Because I should have been teaching at university. That's what I should have been doing. I should have been a professor of political science. Alright? Could have done that for a few years, then I could have gone and done something else. I don't care what anyone says. My talents have been pretty, more or less wasted. Certainly in the private sector, they were wasted. Hey. Right, I'm in big trouble here, so I need to just concentrate for a sec. Hang on a minute. Oh, he's nearly died. He's nearly died. Aviation nearly died. Jesus. This is unfair though, because this is the second time I've been attacked by deck claws, man. Are they still doing that Mad Max thing in Fortnite, or was that done? Last season? Okay. Right, I've got a big problem. Because I like that with the vehicles and that people using the vehicles and... I forgot that I had these people here. Oh, that's right, I've got those people here. Probably could have sent one of them out instead. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter, alright. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is I need to open I'm a great teacher, I always explain things very well.
New release.
That's
Parrots
always
came
been
back and brought some friends along. URL.
That's always been my advantage. I'm a gamer. The way I explain things. Here's the problem though. That caused a lot of conflict in the corporate world. Because in the corporate world sometimes what happens is you've got a manager who's an absolute fuckwit, right? And I tell that manager that this process needs to work this way, not that way, because if it works that way, you get a bad outcome. But if it works this way, you get a good outcome. Manager gets their nose out of joint. As far as they're concerned, you've just made them look foolish or something like that. Like, there's this type of thinking that goes on here. I don't know, I can't speak for America or Italy or Canada or Norway or Hong Kong, whatever. I can only speak for Australia, right? But in Australia, this is the way it works in the corporate sector. Right? So you tell people this is a better way of doing it. Right? You always rub someone the wrong way. You always end up putting someone's nose out of joint. And then they go out of their way to badmouth you behind your back, to work against you behind your back, to undermine you and do all this sort of thing. This is what happens to the corporate sector. For someone like me who's a straight shooter, right, the corporate sector is not the best place to be. And it took me 20 years before I finally understood that. You know, being a straight shooter, yeah, you go a lot further if you're a bullshit artist in this world. You go a lot further if you're a lying little prick. Yeah. Because I'll tell you what, 3 places where I worked, right, the procedures,
in the US too depends on where
the accounting and economic procedures that I came across
for improving things.
Were a shocker.
In the army, there is always a difference between managers and leaders.
Aviation, there was one place I worked, right, they were incurring, right, wait for it, right, over $100,000 of expenses per month on the salespeople's credit cards. And you know what they were doing? They were taking themselves and clients out to lunch, to dinner, to drinks, to the movies,
rifleman.
to the theatre, whatever. And they weren't supposed to do that. Now I clamped down on that. And then for the next 2 or 3 years, I had to put up with 3 or 4 managers who had their absolute shits with me because I did that. And despite the fact that I turned the financial situation of the company around, because as you can imagine, when you reduce expenses from 100,000 to 25,000, right, so you're saving about 75 grand a month and still getting the same outcome as before. But those people who are abusing it afterwards made my life as uncomfortable as possible, to the point where the reception was not even passing messages on to me.
Oh yes, of course, Mama Gamer.
Okay? This is how people behave here. I'm so sick and tired of it. It's one of the reasons why I will not go back to the corporate sector anymore and why I retired. I cannot work with stupid morons. And if that's me being arrogant or full of myself, then yes, I am arrogant and full of myself. Yes, I am. You're damn right I am. Okay? Because there are ways to do things, right? In accounting.
That's crazy. Who doesn't want to save money? Core love it in the US. That's all they want you to do.
Yes, but what you don't understand is that some of the managers who are abusing the expenses system are the same managers who are making my life difficult. That's my point. It was some of the senior people who were guilty of this as well. That's why it's so outrageous, because they're the ones that were supposed to be supporting me. Those 3 or 4 that were making my life difficult were supposed to be supporting me, because they were part of the inner management that I was part of as well, and we were supposed to crack down on things like
Wow,
that.
scumbags.
Instead, they got their noses out of joint because suddenly they don't have free dinners anymore at
Then
the
give me
Waldorf
a cut, bro,
Astoria.
LOL.
Okay? But then so I eventually had to leave, and then long after I left, they went back to what they were doing before, and guess what happened to the company a couple of years later? It filed for bankruptcy. I mean, how stupid is that? Okay, now that's exactly what I was trying to prevent them from doing. But the mentality in the corporate sector is such that those 3 or 4 managers said, you know what? I don't give a damn if my behaviour bankrupts the company. I don't want any of my privileges removed. And so you have this almost suicidal attitude from some of the management. Companies no longer exist. I mean, how ridiculous is that? And I did everything in my power to stop that from happening, and then the owner, afterwards, then took legal action against those 3 or 4 managers. I mean, I should write a book about this, right? I really should write a book about this, because when that company filed for bankruptcy, the owner, who I told for years that those 3 or 4 managers he had around him were dickheads and needed to get less toxic people around him, right? Guess what he ended up doing with those people? He took legal action against them for negligence and professional, whatever you call it. And it's like, but what was I telling you for the last 2 or 3 years? That these guys are toxic, and if you need to have them around because they kiss your butt, because that's what I said to the owner one time. I said, look, if you need the 2 Peters and Bill and whatever to be around you to kiss your butt, that's fine. But let them kiss your butt, but don't let them near the levers of power, because they abuse it. Just let them kiss your butt, but don't let them interfere with... Doesn't listen to me. Oh, yeah, but they've been here for a few years and they showed loyalty before. I mean, it's like talking to a brick wall. And I've come across this so many times that now I refuse to work for anyone anymore. I don't want to help anyone. I don't want to give any advice to anyone. As far as I'm concerned, people here like diving into a swimming pool full of sewage and swimming in that stinky, smelly, shitty mess, rather than swim in my swimming pool, which is nice and clean. Well, then that says something about them, not about me. But I came across this almost every company I worked at. I came across this mentality. We had 2 or 3 managers who were abusing the place. Their behaviour was toxic. It was either toxic towards the staff, or it was also toxic towards the business. And yet, because they've been there for a few years, and because their wife is friends with the wife of the owner, whatever, people put up with their shit. Instead of firing them straight away, giving them a warning, put up, and put up. Okay? Because Australia, in some respects, suffers from the same disease as the British. Okay? The British, and this used to happen in their army too, they promote someone to responsibility because he's a likeable chap. Not because he's got ability,
kept to myself
but because he's a likeable chap.
Observe a lot
That is
of the
the worst.
coworkers, so I can tell
That's the
who from
worst
who.
way to decide how to promote someone. So you put a so-called likeable chap as a general, and then you wonder why, as soon as a war starts and he faces his first battle, he panics and the army gets massacred because of him. Remember that saying about the British Army? That the soldiers were lions but they're led by donkeys? This is a disease in the British establishment. They do this a lot. They promote people to positions of power on the basis of, oh, well, you're one of us and you're a likeable chap. They do that here as well. So apparently, even though I'm capable and I'm professional and I'm intelligent, but apparently I'm not a likeable chap, which is code for something else. It's a bit like in America where the politician says I'm for state rights. That's a code for something else. You can guess where I'm going there. And yeah, that's the mentality here. And that's it. So I resigned, and I'm never ever working again for a corporation. Now I've been out of the game for now over 8 years, and I feel so much better. Oh God, no more working with toxic people. Oh my goodness, with little tiny little Elon Musks and Jeff Bezoses and all that. But anyway, having said all of that, I was in the wrong environment. I should have been a freaking university professor. Actually, I was going to ask you something, Aviation. Have you ever managed to platinum Fortnite? Aviation? That's hilarious. Really, for you to say that's okay, well that's...
The hate us coo they ain't us, emoji happy tears.
Well, you know what? If that's how you feel about it, then it must be real... It must be the most nightmarish of all platinums. I always kept to myself at workplaces to observe a lot of the co-workers so I can tell who's from whom. Okay, so twisting... Alright, so I hope everyone's going to visit Twist. Right, I'm going to put the next link in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to put Hawaiian in next, and then I'm going to put in Mama Gamer. Alright, so just hang on one sec while I do this. I hope everyone went to visit Twist, because he's a good bloke. By the way, Aviation, I was going to say, the next time, when you're a little bit bored or you're feeling a little bit down or whatever, can I suggest, to cheer yourself up, go and watch some footage of the Mars rover. You know, the rover that's on the planet Mars? And it's recording all that footage. That footage has been regularly posted up. Right? I find watching that footage for a few minutes every day, I find it really, really relaxing. But apart from the fact too, that from my point of view, having grown up in the 70s and 80s, every time I watch that footage, I keep thinking to myself, this is science fiction. This is science fiction come to life, because in the 70s, if you told me that we would have a rover on wheels rolling on the surface of Mars, I would have said you're crazy. That's not going to happen. And yet here we are, with rover after rover. I'm amazed at how the surface looks remarkably like, some parts look like the middle of Australia, the red sand and all that, and the red soil. Other times it looks like the middle of North Africa, like Tunisia or Tatooine. It even reminds me a bit of Tatooine from Star Wars. I just can't believe how similar to our planet Mars is. But where I really want to explore is the
Hawaiian Rifleman. You gonna check out Wukong?
Wukong? That's that monkey. That's that TV show
Next
monkey.
thing you know, we'll have alien law coming out of our chest.
What was that? Oh, for goodness sakes, you've been watching too much Alien. Yeah, Aviation. There's a new game called Wukong, and it's based on that TV show Monkey. Remember that show? Monkey magic, monkey magic, monkey magic, monkey... Oh god, I still remember it. Oh god.
Oh, I already got it, Mama Gamer, but holding on to it for now until I beat Elden Ring.
Look at that, I picked the right dialogue and I just avoided a fight with 3 members of the Brotherhood. Oh, look at this, Aviation. I avoided a battle with the 3 of them. By answering the right question. I mean, giving them the right answer. They actually worked out nicely, everyone in the stream. Da 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 da.
Yay, I saw your play in Elden. Wukong looks great.
Yeah, Wukong looks excellent. Okay, so that's it. I seem to have accumulated a lot of Nuka-Colas. Yeah, as I was saying, Aviation, I think you would like that game, actually. It looks really, really good. Yeah.
Now I want a Pokemon-style Souls-like game.
Oh, by the way, everyone in the stream, I want to show you something. Because I was cleaning out my
We got
wardrobe.
Pokemon with guns in Pal World already.
Right, I'm going to show you something here. I've got an audio tape. Right, so back in the 80s, they used to release audio tapes with some of the best songs that were around at the time. Look what I found. Look what I found. Look at that. 1982. That's an audio tape from 1982. Look at this. I don't believe it. I might have to do some shorts on this. I completely forgot about this. 1982 with the Bullet. It's got some of the most famous songs on here. Look, there's Olivia Newton-John. Oh, that's that song Centerfold. My blood's running cold. My memory has just been sold. Angel in the centerfold. Angel in the centerfold. Yeah, I remember these songs.
Is that the song Summertime Loving?
Oh, Depeche Mode. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Ooh, nice. Okay. Golden Brown. I remember that song. The Stranglers, yes. Come Back Suzanne. Yeah. And look, I've even got the audio tape inside. Look at this. Look at this technology. Look, and it's got the names of the songs on the audio tape. You can't see because the camera quality is not that good. But I might have to do a short on this. But I couldn't believe my eyes. So this is like the best of 1982, and then in the box,
cassette WTF.
I couldn't believe it. Look at this. I've got 1985, 1984. Right, I've got.
I haven't seen a cassette in forever.
Look at this. 1982 again. Another 1982 tape. What's this one? What the hell is this? These are probably worth something too. I'm sure there are people who collect this sort of thing. 1982 Out of the Blue. Look at this, Hugo Lewis in the news. Do you believe in love? Australian call shut down. Oh, a flock of seagulls. And I ran so far away. I couldn't get away. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, freeze frame. Freeze frame. Freeze frame. Oh, that's so cool. Look at this, 1982. Alright, anyway, I'm supposed to be playing Shelter. I'm not going through my audio tape collection, but I've left the box out here to remind me because I'm seriously thinking I might as well do some shorts on each one of these audio tapes. I've been thinking, I just can't get over that though. I was not expecting to find these.
Yes, you should.
That's amazing. Oh, don't. Oh, what the fuck? I know I can't put the tapes back in. What the hell? It's not fitting.
I am surprised you don't have Down Under by Men at Work LOL.
No. But what I do have is Midnight Oil. I know that I've got Midnight Oil and audio tape, I just don't remember how many of them I have. Okay, but I do have the audio. I do have more cassette tapes. I think I've got one of, you know what, I don't know where they are. But I just remembered now, I had an audio tape of Midnight Oil, Red Sails in the Sunset, and 10 to 1, and I had Dire Straits, the famous album with that song, that song Money for Nothing. Remember that song?
Membership is now
Money
available.
for nothing and your
Go
chicks
grab
for free.
yourself a lightsaber badge and
We've got to install
emoji.
microwave oven, custom kitchen delivery. We've got to move these refrigerators. We've got to move these color TVs.
Wake me up before you go. I ain't hanging on like a yo-yo.
All this knowledge that I've accumulated, what a shame that when I pass away, all of this will be lost. It's like that scene from Blade Runner. All these moments will be lost like tears in the rain. How good is the ending of Blade Runner? That's probably got the best ending to a movie I've probably ever seen or heard. I have seen things you people wouldn't believe. Wow, I'm amazed. I've got 1982, 1984, 1985. I didn't see anything from 1983. But what those audio tapes are, they're basically all the #1 hits, or the most popular hits at the time. That's basically what those tapes... They were so popular among us teenagers. Right? And you gotta remember too, when I was growing up, it was a different time. You only got access to information like what was regarded as the best songs or whatever from one source. Not like today where you've got 50,000 people on the internet offering 50,000 different types of music or whatever. It wasn't like that back then. So there was a lot of commercial stuff that was quite popular. But the thing was that a lot of the commercial music from the 80s was still pretty good. Like, it was commercial, but it wasn't commercial trash. By the way, someone cracked a joke about Wham. Don't laugh at Wham, because that's where George Michael came from. Wham, bam, I am a man. Do you remember that song? Da 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 da. Do you enjoy what you do?
I'm not making fun, bro. That's the shit I was raised on.
I still remember in aviation. I still remember the words to a song I haven't sung in 40 years. What the fuck? I'm serious. I haven't heard that song in years.
From like 50s 80s music I was raised on.
Yeah, but Mama Gamer, you're not as old as me though. You're not in your mid-50s, are you? Actually, don't answer that question because it's impolite to ask a young lady her age. But I remember I was born in the late 60s, so that was part of my... In fact, you know what? I may even have an ABBA tape from the late 70s. I'm gonna have to go look for it. I know I've got it somewhere.
I'm a 40-something.
I think I know where it is. It's in the bookcase. No, not the bookcase. It's in the buffet in my bedroom. It's in one of the buffet in there, whatever you call it, the wooden. I call it a buffet. I think you guys in English call it something else. I think I've got it in there actually. No, because what I should do is do a short on each one of those audio tapes. There.
1 year under the 30.
Good 40-something.
So will I become an uncle status at 30?
Right, I hope everyone's going to go visit Hawaiian. Right, so I've got the link in the chat, so now I'm going to put the next one in, next member, which is Mama Gamer. I can't be bothered typing with the numbers for gamers, I'm just going to put that in like that, yeah.
M4 gamer URL.
Okay, so that one's done.
Well, shucks, thanks.
No worries. I'm trying to get to everyone, so... By the way, everyone, the other day...
I know I made it complicated when I used the alphanumeric. Sorry. Emoji grin.
I got something funny to tell you guys. I don't know if you probably wouldn't have heard it in the news, because I mean, it wasn't a major event. But on Friday, during the day, we had an earthquake. It measured 4.7 in the Hunter Valley, but we felt it in Sydney, right? So it was nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was sitting here, right, doing something, and then suddenly I felt my feet bouncing off the floor for about 3 or 4 seconds. And I thought it was a, hang on a sec, I'm getting attacked.
Wow, that is wild.
Yeah, you see, now that gives me the shits. That really gives me the shits, because I dragged those people in as quickly as I could, and yet you've decided that it wasn't fast enough. So you're just being an asswipe. That's what you are. Sorry, but you are just disgusting. You disgust me. You absolute pile of garbage. That's what you are. Okay? Because you don't have to attack me in 3 different fucking rooms like this. That's overkill.
Oh, I hate when the game spreads the chaos.
Yeah, but why I'm getting the shits is because I reacted immediately with dragging people there to attack straight away. They were in the next fucking room, and as far as the game is concerned, sorry DJ, you were too slow. Right? Which means that the game did that on purpose, that regardless of how quickly I reacted, I was going to miss out. Okay, it's not on. That's just overkill.
Yeah, sorry DJ, we're gonna do this to annoy you in the game, so good luck.
Yeah, but it's unfair because I dragged those people across straight away. Alright, so they should have attacked straight away, and then those bastards wouldn't have spread. Because that's what happens, if you attack straight away and they get in there and start shooting at those creatures, they don't spread. That's why I got upset.
Hey, run M down entertainment.
Okay, because this bullshit, it's just absolute bullshit this is. That's what it is. That's a disgrace.
Day DJ, membership will be restored coming week. Emoji thumbs up, emoji cool smile.
Yeah,
hey,
sorry.
Rifleman.
Sorry, chat. For getting annoyed, but bloody hell. Run them down. Hey, mate, how are you? How you going, man? Eric!
Emoji woman raising hand, new arrivals.
Hey Eric, how are you? Oh,
good day, Eric.
Everyone in the chat, while we're talking about retro stuff, aviation, listen to this one as well. So while we're talking about retro stuff, I've been rewatching a rather famous sci-fi TV series
Oh
from the
no
90s.
worries DJ,
From
5-0 plus deaths against Lord Rickard
from
in
the
Elden Ring while
1970s.
playing.
From the 1970s, and it's called Space 1999, right? Now those episodes are available for free online. All you have to do is type in Space 1999 full episodes and the websites will come up. Go and watch that show, right? Because you will see the forerunner of Star Wars, Alien, Battlestar Galactica, and Terminator, right? You will see all the hints from Space 1999. A lot of people didn't admit it till later, but they were a lot of people who made all those movies were inspired by what they saw in that TV show. Go and have a look at that. If you like retro stuff from the 70s. Right, this is getting ridiculous. I need to do a mission.
Membership is now available. Go grab yourself a lightsaber badge and platypus emoji.
+50 deaths against Lord Rickard in Elden Ring. Oh boy, this place looks pretty big.
New release, parrots came back and brought some
By the way,
friends along.
aviation,
URL. Cockatoo, platypus, I
there
keep
was a
forgetting we
YouTube-
have these emotes.
There was a YouTube video that was talking about trying to get the platinum on the Skywalker Saga game. The bitterness of that person, he said that it's one of the most pain in the ass platinums you could ever go for. I laughed. It's probably trying to do all the side missions and that, because the quality of side missions is huge. Yes, that's what he was complaining about, yeah. Yeah. I'm a little bit concerned with this map, because if I'm going to be attacked by death claws every single time, that's actually a bit worrying, because these guys take a lot of health off you. Look at that, I've already used 3 or 4 health packs. What the hell? Of course. I mean, it's only Sunday morning. I mean, it's only 7 o'clock Sunday morning. So, of course, he had to hit his brakes like that because he's in the truck. Of course. So he's probably woken up half the damn suburb doing that. Good on ya. And they wonder why the people can't stand them. Jeez, I wonder why. I could be wrong, but I'm in a bit of trouble. I might be in a bit of trouble because if they keep doing this to me, I mean, for God's sakes, aviation, every room I've gone into has been 2 or 3 death claws. Like, what is this? And these guys have got the most powerful weapons. I've given these guys the most powerful weapons I've got available, and they're still struggling. What the hell? Yeah, you see, now that's just a lack. That is just a lack of originality there. I'm going to run out of stim packs. I can't really tell. If we keep going like this, okay, that's unfair to put bloody death claws in every damn goddamn room that I've explored. I mean, that's just horse manure. Now, surely in this room you're going to leave me alone. Oh, there you go. And in fact, I was left alone. There you go. Yeah, I've still got all that area to do, so I'm not even halfway, and already I've lost just about all my health packs. What the hell? I mean, what the hell? So now you give me 3, and 4 of them, and 1 of them is green. What the hell? What's the point? You make it impossible. I've got 3 people on maximum fucking abilities almost. Maximum, level. The best weapon. Right, but if you throw an impossible challenge against me, I can't do it. I mean, look at this. Every time he gets hit, I've got to use the health pack.
I call wall hacks.
I won't make it. I will not make it. And I'll tell you something, right? If I can't do this mission, right, when I go back to base, I won't do it. I'll pick another mission. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Right, if this game's going to be a son of a bitch to me, when I do more difficult missions that throws these type of challenges, I won't pick them anymore. Okay, from now on, I'll just pick the level 20, the level 30s, maybe the level 40, but I will not pick anything above level 45. I'm sick and tired of this. Okay, that's not on. Okay, I turn up to this mission with full health packs, level 50 and all that. That is bullshit. Look at them, all 3 of them are level 50. This should not be happening. That's fucking horseshit. Look at this. I won't make it. Knight Sanducci? My goodness, if that's an Italian name if ever I've heard one, Sanducci. Sorry everyone in the stream, I didn't mean to get upset, but I mean that's just unfair to get hammered like that. Look at this. Guess what though? I've done the mission, which means I can actually leave here if I want. So what I'll do is I'll go in these rooms.
No worries, man.
But if I get into trouble, I can just exit the game. Alright. I could take the risk because I can just exit if I get into trouble. Okay, well, more rats I think I can handle. by the way, Aviation, did I tell you that I've now banned myself from watching any shows that have political satire? Yeah. Because what I noticed, right, if you remember, I banned myself from watching news from, I think it was the 9th of December last year. But what I realised is that, in fact, I can't really watch the political satire like The Daily Show and all that. I can't watch them because what happens is if I watch them, then I find out what's going on anyway. And then it upsets me sometimes. So now I've banned them. I've had them banned for about 10 days. Because I've had enough. I've just had enough of all the negativity. I'm sick and tired of it. Yeah, I'm just over it now. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. I'm getting too old now. You know, I'm trying to remind myself I'm in my 50s. Right? I've fought my battles. I don't need to fight any more battles. I'm not even working full time, so it's not like I need to keep up with stuff like I used to when I was working. Yeah. And it's a bit of a shame because I do like Jon Stewart and Seth Meyers and that, but yeah, I can't because then even though they're cracking a joke, then I get reminded about Trump and I get reminded about this and I get reminded about that, and I just don't need it. Yeah. Oops, I think I accidentally clicked on that. You can almost guarantee that when I get in here, I'm going to get attacked big time.
But we need you to fight one more battle. We need you to drop of the ring at Mount Doom with the Fellowship.
Listen, Hawaiian, if only...
I've actually been playing this from time to time recently.
It's a good game, isn't it, Mama Gamer? I think that Fallout Shelter is a good game to play.
Sending everyone to the wastelands for questicles.
Questicles? No, but I think this is a good game to play once in a while when you want to play something, but you don't want to be
more legendary dwellers.
You don't want to be too pressured. You know what I mean? Like, this game doesn't stress you out like, say, Call of Duty would. Or something like that. Yeah. Oh, it gives me red scorpions, that's it. I'm doomed. I won't survive this. That gave me 5 damage. Oh my goodness, that gave me 5 damage, which actually got rid of that enemy. No, I'm still using too many stim packs.
You can't beat an existing legendary, unfortunately. It's so annoying.
I'm really sorry about this, everyone in the chat, but I don't think I can do the rest of this mission. Which is a real shame, because there's probably resources. Okay, so I'm guessing it's a small room and a big room, so I'm going to take a risk and go into the small room. And... yeah, we're out of here. We're out of here. That's it, we're out. That's it, we're out. I'm not even going to bother fighting those Deathclaws, but anyway, that mission sucked the proverbial you-know-what, big time. Okay, that was a complete act of bastardry, okay, to have Deathclaws in every fucking room. Sorry. That is just an act of bastardry. So much for me saying, oh, Fallout Shelter's good to play when you're feeling stressed. I just reacted, but that is horse manure. That was such horse manure. I'm so annoyed with
Yay, the
that.
death claws suck.
Yeah, but it's in every goddamn room. I mean, come on. I mean, what sort of horse manure is that? You already put me through all those other death claws, then I talked to that bloke and he said thanks for cleaning them out, so the rest of the room shouldn't have had any.
Like the death claws in New Vegas.
You know what? I need to build more storage. I can't get out of it. Yeah, let's just put one here. Yeah, let's living quarters, power, storage room. I'll just put it under here. So this is why I saved all this money.
I lost my mind when I saw the mommy deathclaw with all her babies on.
Yeah, because when they introduced that green deathclaw, that's a bastard to kill. And often what it does is it heals itself or heals
kill hog.
It's just such a bastard to. Right, so let's upgrade that.
LOL, yes, that gave me PTSD.
Something like the Bastry aviation, I was in the middle of building this, right? And now it's attacking with bloody those rodents again. Oh, I'm in the middle of building something. Seriously.
The Foe franchise is amazing. I'll be playing Foe 4 here soon.
Which franchise is amazing? The FO franchise? What's the FO franchise? Which...
Fallout.
Oh, Fallout, of course. Yeah, the Fallout franchise is amazing. I mean, this game's been around for a while. Well, I have been thinking of Fallout, like replaying Fallout 4, because I was supposed to do a second playthrough, and then get the DLCs and that, but the problem is now that, Skywalker Saga, and you know how I feel about Star Wars. I was having a ball on Tatooine. I can't believe how big the map is there too. The size of the map is amazing. Yeah, those maps are huge. No wonder it takes so long to complete the game and get a platinum or whatever. No wonder. I only got up to... I'm still wandering around Mos Eisley. Because I just couldn't help myself. I just kept doing all these side missions and exploring and having a look over there. I couldn't help it. Right, everyone. So now I've upgraded this to maximum. So now my storage should be 710. Right, that's much better. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to arm people. So it's a 1670 Gauss rifle. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, so they're fine. So let's have a look at the next lot. Okay, next lot. Alright, so now they've got the strongest weapon. Alright, so the next ones are these ones. Alright, so now we go down to this level. I didn't mean to do that.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, it's Drunk Lily. Hey, Drunk Lily, how are you? How are you? How's your,
Good day, drunk.
I assume you're still overseas. How's your trip going?
Good day. I am.
I'm not sure I understand what the fuck happened there.
Off to Canada soon.
This game just gives me the shits. How did I manage to disarm all those people? You're off to Canada?
Any women in here, DTF? Single guy right here. Then it is Mexico in a Brazil. WTF? What the? LOL. I am the only woman here, LOL.
No, Mama Game is female too. Drunk Lily.
You think so? I am woman, hear me roar, snap necks. LOL.
That robot, you know what? There are times where I just want to get rid of it because it just interferes
Anyone want
with
a
what I'm...
three-way then? Oh, it is not a complete sausage fest, LOL.
What are you guys talking about in the chat?
Emoji happy tears, emoji rolling on the floor laughing, emoji grinning squinting face, TTS. I love TTS. Oh geez. Are you like 5 the real G? Okay, God, I forget it reads out the damn emotes.
Someone in the
Drunk
chat.
Lily.
Okay, I can see what I'm doing now. I'm accidentally pressing a button I'm not supposed to be
935
pressing.
Lily beautiful. Cringe. Want my number.
What's going on in the chat, man?
Come on, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Either you re-5 or heavily autistic. PFF Tealm Fow. Now you drunk, Lily? You probably drunk beautiful.
I see what's happening. My finger is catching the
How
square,
about
and
you,
so
Mama
sometimes
Gamer?
I'm
Wanna
accidentally.
be my baby mama? I wish I was drunk.
I don't know what's going
Might
on.
make this conversation more interesting, lol. You.
Right, so apparently, when I don't go check, everyone is well armed. Whoa, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Lily is 100. Why don't we get down and dirty, huh?
Right, now that I've sorted out that problem,
Alrighty, that's enough of that.
right, what the hell's going on in the chat? Right? What the hell is going on? Who's writing all those comments?
Oh, I was having fun.
The real G. What are you doing, real G? What the hell are you writing in the chat, man? Oh no, whatever. Alright, thanks for thanks
Sorry,
whoever
Lily.
did.
Some
Whoever
dude
did.
was being slightly dirty. They were funny.
Yeah, look. Gotta be careful what you say in the chat, man. Especially when it comes to those type of jokes, because yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't the 1980s where you can get away with saying stuff like that. No, I mean, you can't get away with that now, so yeah, anyway, whatever. I just get annoyed in people, because sometimes I watch some girls who stream, and you get people coming in the chat, and they start making certain
He has
comments.
gone anyway.
I mean, people don't. Yeah, anyway, alright, look, I'm not gonna go on about it.
Yeah, I see the same shit.
No, but in fact, what happens to Lily is that a lot of female streamers.
Respectable 3-5 troll or young child too scared to really roll with it curse. LOL.
No, but the thing is, you get a lot
Respectful.
you get a lot of female streamers that either refuse to stream because they don't want to put up with that,
OMG respectful.
or they stream but they never put the camera on. Right, so you never see what they look like. Or whatever, you can't see their facial expressions or anything like that. And that
The
annoys
weird
me a little
people
bit.
you find on YouTube.
That annoys me because
I think it was a kid.
you should be able to make your own decision about what you want to do when you're streaming without having it being influenced by what other people are saying or doing. Right? But I know a few female streamers who won't show their face in the stream. In fact, I can think of 3 or 4 off the top of my head now, and in a way that annoys me, because a person shouldn't have to feel like that.
It was like their first time trolling. How cute.
Yeah, and I can sort of understand
LOL.
that, but the way I see it is,
I don't blame them
I
honestly.
often do the opposite of what people want if it's wrong. So if I was a female, for example, and that was going on, I would actually deliberately stream with my camera on, and every single time one of those people came into the chat, right, I'd just make fun of them. That's what I would do. That's what I tried to say to some of them. That's what you should do, rather than not show your face just because of a minority. or whatever, but, you know, people got a right to make their decision what they want to do. But yeah, I wouldn't hide my face for that reason. If anything, I would actually do the opposite and be in their faces. I mean, why should a girl have to hide her face from streaming? Why? Shouldn't have to do that. Oh, real shame. Anyway, whatever. Right, I'm gonna go do this mission now. Let's see if this one's less painful than the other one. I need to drink water too because my mouth's dry, but yeah, but you shouldn't have to feel that way. Ooh, it's actually pretty cloudy outside.
New release, Parrots came back and brought some friends along, URL.
That was really bassy. Anyway. I mean, wow, you know. I mean, is that how you measure your masculinity? By picking on girls? I mean, it's just laughable.
I'm faceless for privacy, laziness, frugalness reasons. I am not about to do hair makeup to play video games or spend a bunch extra.
Yeah, but you don't have to. But that's my point, Mama Gamer. You don't have to put makeup on and make yourself look nice before you're streaming. Why? You can just stream the way you look. If people don't like it, they can go and jump. You're there because you're gaming, right? If you were a fashion icon and your channel was about skin creams
would be expected.
or whatever,
100.
right, then in that case, yeah, you would need to make an effort to make yourself look good, right? But if you're just gaming or doing whatever, I mean, obviously don't, you know, start the stream and you look like you haven't slept in 3 days. I mean, obviously, okay, that's an extreme example, but you shouldn't have to put all the makeup on just to... You're streaming a game. We're there to watch you play a game and to interact. You shouldn't have to bloody worry about your makeup, and you shouldn't have to worry about it. That's got nothing to do with it. And that'd be... I mean, the rules got to apply to both genders. In that case, if women have to dress up, do their hair, put on their makeup and all that, then all of us men, when we're streaming, like for example, when I'm streaming now, I should be in a suit with a tie. Shouldn't I? Cleanly shaven, my hair cut perfectly, the rules should apply to me as well. But do you see me going out of my way to dress up like that just to stream? No. I mean, I've done it once in a while, my promotions thing. Okay, but I'm doing that more to muck around or whatever, but... Yeah, anyway, look, sorry, I don't mean to go on, but it's just like... a girl should be able to stream, not have to worry about stuff like that. Oh, I've got to spend an hour getting myself ready in case some troll says to me that, oh, you look ugly because you didn't put lipstick on. I mean, that's silly. Yeah, I'm sorry that some of you guys have to worry about stuff like that. Oh, I don't know. Me personally, my only advice I can give you guys is don't worry about it. Who cares what other people think? Who cares what other men think? Especially trolling men. Do you really care what they think? And as for the guys who like to be like that, trolling whatever, may I remind you men, that you have a mother, you've probably got an auntie, maybe you've got a sister or a female cousin. Would you like your sister or your female cousin or your mother to be treated like that? No. So there's a thing to ask some of these blokes that go around trolling whatever, would you like your mother treated that way? You want to see me stream with a wig? What do you mean a wig? What, you mean like a judge? Like a judge's wig? Could you imagine me as a judge? I'd be such a son of a bitch. Ooh. I would be a real son of a bitch.
Yes, emoji happy tears.
What, you want me to wear a judge's wig? Me? I look ridiculous. You
Oh
know
no
what?
no 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 thank you.
I
We
could be
don't
wrong.
need you in court, sir.
You know what, aviation? You know those lorikeets? I think I just heard them. Hang on, I'll have a look in a sec. You know the video I did on the lorikeets? Oh my goodness, I think I heard it. I think I heard one of them outside. It may not be the same two lorikeet, but it was definitely a lorikeet because I recognised that call sound anyway. Only because I've listened to it so many times.
Maybe I can see you as a bailiff or clerk typists.
You mean like that gay, like that, not that gay, like that, what was that movie, that Quentin Tarantino movie?
LOL
It was one
Hawaii.
of the early ones, the one where, there was the bloke who used to capture people that were on bail. Was it Miss Brown? Something Miss Brown? Yeah, I could be like that bloke that used to go and find the people that had skipped bail. Something like that. What was that movie called, Aviation? Was it called Miss Brown or Saving Miss Brown or Miss Brown something? It was the one. It had what's his face in it? Mace Windu. Samuel L. Jackson was in the movie, and he was a real bastard in that movie too. Yeah, it was the one before Pulp Fiction, but after Reservoir Dogs. So he made Reservoir Dogs, then he made this movie called Something Miss Brown, and then he made the famous Pulp Fiction. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't remember. Anyone in the chat? Does anyone remember Quentin Tarantino's movies? Was it called Miss Brown?
MRS Brown S Boys? Was that
Yes.
the one?
Yes, that's it. No, not Mrs. Brown's Boys. I think it was just called Miss Brown. Okay, hang on a sec. I might have to look it up. I can't remember off the top of my head. How big is this room? Okay. Now that sword that guy's wielding, right, is ridiculous. Overly powered. Look how overpowered it is. It's 16 to 28 power. Like, that's just ridiculous. I never thought that a sword. I mean, it might as well be a Jedi sword. So this group that I'm currently using, Aviation, the girl, oh no, not the girl, sorry, the guy is carrying a Fat Boy, which does 22 damage, yeah. And like the rocket launcher, it does a bit of damage to everybody, which is perfect. Thank God I didn't get attacked in that room. Oh, and by the way, those audio tapes that I showed you earlier came out of that wardrobe. That was actually the very last place I needed to clean. My apartment has had its yearly clean done. And everything has been aired outside. I'm so happy because it's taken me a month to do this task. And I'm really, really sore now because just when you take things outside to shake them and blow them and wipe them down and leave them out, for half the day and then take them back in or whatever. It doesn't sound like much, right? But oh man, after a week or that, you start to get really physically tired. Are you going to find that
you move on to see the molecules or cells?
This is getting ridiculous. That was 3. I can't believe what those guys just did to me. They just used... Okay, I've never had this happen before on a mission. Right, but I've just run out of I'm running out of radiation packs. What? What is this? Why was that zombie generating so much radiation? Oh my god! This game. You know what? That's it. I'm not doing any more hard quests. That's it. I'm done with this because I'm not going to do hard quests. And because I remember that this one had a requirement of level 47 or whatever, and I said level 58 with the best weapons, best armor, they've even got damage reduction or damage increase, and with all of that I'm struggling, and I've taken the maximum number of health packs, and you know what, fuck you, I'm not doing any more of these hard missions, you can fuck off. From now on I'm doing missions that are only level 20, level 30. Alright, that's it, fuck you. I'm not going to have the piss taken out of me like this, okay? I don't expect the mission to be easy, but don't up the difficulty to the point where there's no point ranking people up.
Tears.
What's the
Emoji
point?
rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji grinning squinting face.
No, but that's true, Mama Gamer. What is the point of sending the best team out with the best armor, the best weapons, and then all the game does is just ups the ante all the time? Well, what's the point? I mean, that's just horse manure. Look, they've all got radiation damage. I haven't even gone into this room.
It's so annoying.
It's just horse manure.
I feel you.
Bloody hell. I get to the ridiculous situation where I won't be able to finish. I won't even be able to finish doing this mission. Look at that, I've got 1 radiation pack left. Now I've got to be careful, because now I've just realised that the mission... Okay, so if I fail this mission, I now know that I've got to go all the way up the top to complete it, so it's up there, so I can avoid some of this. Okay, so I may have to restart the mission, I'll see what happens. I might have made a slight mistake there. Can I go up this side? No. Actually, this game's a son of a bitch. You know why? Because it's designed in such a way that you have to go up here. So what I would have to do, if I have to restart this, I've got to avoid this bottom area.
If I notice a dweller about to level up, I do not give them any stims cause they will get full heal on the level up.
Do they get fully healed on a level up, do they? Oh, I never knew that. Is that right, Mama Gamer? Okay.
I always send them out W15 stims 15 rads.
Right, so we've got an empty room in here. Apart from that. Oh god, this
Yes,
game.
they get full heal of health, but rats does not go away on the level up.
No, of course not. The radiation never. Hang on a sec, who are they talking to? Well, hang on a minute, Aviation, are you watching what's going on here? They're talking to someone,
So
but the
it will
person.
heal
I
up to
can't
the
see the
rat
person.
mark.
What is this trickery? What the hell is this? Right, now, if I don't get attacked by something with radiation, I should be able to complete this room as well. But if someone with radiation shows up, forget it. No, I'm done. Another Nuka-Cola. Okay, we're done. I was lucky to get away with that. Okay. I seem to have a lot of Nuka-Colas on me. Yeah, the rads you got to cure independently. Yeah. Does anybody need a repair? Aren't you curing? Wait a minute, before I do that, just make sure. Hmm. Right, looks like everybody else is fine. What's aviation doing? You're in the broadcast center. There you are. You're playing the radio. Hmm. Okay, so these guys were back in the vault, and you're now on 25. These ones, okay, so I can probably wait for them to come back. What about cosmetics? I haven't been working with cosmetics. Yeah, I did the right thing with that storage room. Oh, that gave me a globe as well as a shovel. It just amuses me that this game, right, keeps giving me BB guns. I mean, what is the point of giving me a BB gun? What am I going to do with the BB gun? Nothing.
Hey a cutie pie, emoji hard eyes, emoji pie.
John, Mr. Cena, how are you, man? Hope you're well.
Good day, John.
Right.
Hey,
so
John.
I hope everyone got a chance to go and visit Mama Gamer, because if you haven't, I'm going to be very, very upset. Right. Put the next member in. John Cena, who is using Ray's lightsaber, because it's yellow.
John Cena URL. Doing good, my foot is feeling much better after the 4 days off of work.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. John, I'm glad to hear it, man. Yeah, you gotta be careful, because you do a lot of physical work. Sounds a lot more involved than what I'm doing, so yeah. Because I have to be careful too, you know. There's been a couple of times that I nearly copped a serious injury. I actually nearly fell off the wall on the side of his house. So that was a level 50. So that's a level 50 daily quest. Game show there with a pet. Look at that, level 50 and 21 damage. In that case, I'd rather do level 15 with a .32 pistol. Just for something different, I'm being attacked by death claws again, of course. No. They just keep breaking into the facility, you know? Because after all, my shelter is like the Colosseum, you know, it has no doors. That was a running joke. In Rome, when people, like, say, left the door open or whatever, Yeah, so what do you think? What do you think this place is? The Colosseum? Well, no, because the Colosseum didn't have a fence around it. That was only put around, I think, in the 80s or the 90s that they finally put a fence around the Colosseum. But before that, you could walk in. People were sleeping in there. That robot really loves testing my patience, but anyway, that's alright. Oh, Mia. I like testing my patience. I can't believe how long it takes to manufacture all that. I can't get over it. Keep telling me they have enough storage. What's the problem here? $1,600? Really? That's pretty expensive. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. You still there, aviation? Oh, okay, sorry, I wasn't sure because it was really quiet. But are you playing multiplayer or are you doing a campaign? Isn't it? Oh. Campaign in Fortnite, fair enough. Alright, I don't seem to have much to do here, apart from... Gave me a disc pane. After all that, it gave me a disc pane. That's hilarious. need to keep these in case I got to manufacture something that requires P. I'll probably keep the rest of these. That one, that's definitely too many.
Hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving.
Mission! Hello, Mission, how are you? Oh, nice of you to drop in. I think I was visiting you yesterday. Oh, thank you for popping in. How are you?
Mission.
You're on a mission. Sorry, you're on a mission. I've really got to give up on the dad's jokes.
Membership is now available. Go grab yourself a lightsaber badge and platypus emoji.
I have 16 uniforms of that one. What? How did I end up with so many?
New release. Parrots came back and brought some friends along. URL.
That's hilarious. How did I end up with 24 of that outfit? That's hilarious. Are you still there, Mama Gamer? Are you still there? A rider attack.
Shgraz.
Well, you know what? Why bother spending money? Why did I spend all my currency on a good front door if people can just blast their way through it? Here we go. Right, so they're going to go in that room and get shredded. Watch. Observe. In fact, let's have a close look. Hello there. Hey, I was in the middle of chopping potatoes. I don't understand why Gimme. Why is he
Lucky you.
What's he doing? I don't understand why Gimme That Gaming. It's because his strength's only 2. Is that what the problem is it? I'm confused. Or is it because he's a level 41? So he's still a bit weak? I mean... I don't understand why he loses health faster than everyone else. I don't get it. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why it does that. Lucky you. Why am I lucky, Sonny? What happened? Yeah. How are the cats going, Sonny? Actually, I already know the answer to that question. Those cats are living a paradise. That's what they're living. So that's what I need. If I'm gonna I don't believe in reincarnation, but if it does exist, I want to be reborn a cat that's looked after by someone.
Cutie pie. He.
Cutie pie. My ex-girlfriend used to call my cat Cutie Pie. Excuse me.
Today was my cheat day and boy did I indulge myself in sweets. Almost ate a 4-quart bucket of ice cream, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
A 4-quart bucket of ice cream? Bloody hell, why'd you eat so much ice cream? Just be careful with that, John, because that's a lot of sugar to be intaking. I mean, ice cream's good, but yeah, you don't want to be... I mean, 4 quarts sounds like a lot. Sounds like you ate the whole tub. Yeah, you don't want to eat too much of that, but... Sorry, I don't mean to sound like your old uncle or whatever, but it's just, yeah... That's a lot of ice cream to eat, mamma mia. What you need to do... John, you need to go to a cornfield and steal some corn.
You are an uncle.
And eat that instead. Right, I'm going to do this mission. I'm probably going to fail it, so I'm not even going to bother losing my temper because I sort of half anticipate I'm going to fail it. But I took a risk because this was, I think, a daily mission and it was a high level.
He said, after the 4 days off of work, that would be a dream come true.
Okay. I see. I'm having trouble scrolling the chat because my computer, something's running slow. I think it's I don't know if it's my computer or the internet. Oh no. Oh, look at this. And he may have the most powerful weapon. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's see what happens.
Three 785,412 milliliters of ice cream, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh my goodness. Hang on a sec. That's 3.7 litres. You ate...
Yuck.
3.7 litres of ice cream, John. That's too much. That's too much, man. It can't be 3.7 litres. No, that's got to be... It can't be. That's 3.7 litres. No, it can't
Emoji
be.
rolling on the floor
No
laughing.
way. No, you didn't. It's impossible. You couldn't have eaten 3.7 litres. Oh, sorry, 3.7. Yeah, you couldn't have. That's not physically possible.
Gross.
How'd you manage to eat so much, John? Oh my goodness. Which ice cream was it, by the way? Was it Homer Hudson's chocolate chip ice cream?
I found the possible emoji cold sweat.
I don't know if you Americans still have that brand, but there was a brand of ice cream called Homer Hudson. And it was one of the best ice creams I've ever had. And of course, Australia being what it is, when it imports something that's good,
Cookies and cream.
but not very common, what happened after a few years?
Yuck.
You couldn't get the product anymore, and I can't get it anymore. Yeah? And I'm pretty upset about that because it was a really good product. You know? But typical Australia, oh no, you can't have that, that's too good. Oh no, we'll ban that. It just annoys me. It annoys me how Australia does that. They occasionally will import something, a drink or a food, that I discover that's really, 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 really good, and I'm surprised by how good it is. And then after a few years, suddenly you can't find it anymore. You know, this tends to happen here a lot, and it angers me because it's almost like they're deliberately only allowing mediocre crap to be imported here. And when something good slips through, after a while they discover it and go, oh my god, we made a mistake, we better ban this quickly.
Emoji eyes, emoji popcorn, emoji
Okay,
beer
but
mug.
Homer Hudson ice cream,
It
I
was
used to have it in the
$6 for the
90s and
whole
the
thing.
2000s.
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
And it was a really, really good ice cream. It was the best chocolate ice cream I ever had.
It.
Cookies and cream. Oh, you had the cookies and cream ice cream, did you? Okay. But do you know the one I'm talking about? Because you guys are American. John and Sonny and all that. Do you know, have you heard of Homer Hudson ice cream? Actually, aviation. Have you heard of that brand? It's a really, really good brand of ice cream. Yeah. Are you familiar with that product? It's called Digestive, as in like the digestive biscuits. You haven't heard that one either. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that was a European. I'm pretty sure that's made in Europe. It might even be Dutch or something like that. I can't remember where it's made. That was another product I lost interest in because one day I went to go and buy it. I noticed there was 3 or 4 biscuits missing from the pack. They've actually shortened the pack. And I was so angry that I just went, I'm not buying this product anymore. Wow, I tell you what, I'm really building up my collection of Nuka-Colas. I think I'm back up to 20 now. Which is actually pretty good, because if I need to bring people quickly from a mission, I can. Yeah, you see, because I gave him such a powerful weapon, he just annihilates everyone. So the only creature I need to worry about is a Death Claw. Which I don't think will be appearing in this mission, but yeah, I better be careful what I say. By the way, everyone, I'll do my promotion stream tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'll be streaming during the week, because I've now been asked to work 2 days, and I can't handle. So I have to work on Tuesday and I've got to work on Friday, so I'll try to do a stream on Wednesday afternoon, but I may not be able to do it. I may be too physically tired. But don't panic if I'm not streaming during the week. That's the reason why. Yeah, I have to work. You know what the irony of this is? I've got more work outside of YouTube, right, now that my YouTube channel is starting to do well. Alright? So a few years ago, right, my channel wasn't doing anything, and I was hardly working at all, right? And now I've got work outside and my channel's doing well, and the two are conflicting with each other. And I just scratch my head and go, why couldn't I have been busy on one and not busy on the other a few years ago? You know? And instead now, I wasn't busy enough on either, and now I'm almost too... I know it sounds weird to complain, and I'm not complaining, I'm just making an observation. Now that my channel's doing well, I'm getting a lot of people coming in and memberships or whatever, that's now when my real life work starts to increase. So I went from once a month to once to a fortnight. Now I'm working once a week. Sometimes I'm working twice a week. Okay, but I can't let that go because I'm getting paid for the day on the day. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's the reason why I'm sort of a bit all over the place with my streaming at the moment, especially during the week. The only stream that I'm trying to stick to religiously is that promotion stream. Like doing that every Monday. That's the one that I don't want to muck it up. So at the moment I've done 26 Mondays in a row so far. Because I like doing that promotion stream. It's a really good opportunity to sort of sit down and talk, or as opposed to like gaming and doing whatever. Anyway, look, that's just the way life works, you know. That's just the way it works, you know. I had nothing to do 5 years ago, and now I've got too much to do. You know, that's just the way it is. Apparently it wants me to go this way. Okay. And mind you, most of this work that I'm doing, it's gardening. It's basically gardening. So my two friends are so flat out with their work and with family stuff that they don't have time to do anything else. You know? And this is something that Australia. Hang on a second, let me get rid of this person, right. This is something that was ruined in Australia, right? Because Australia before was a little bit more laid back. Okay? And your weekend was your weekend. You weren't contacted by work outside of work hours. That was unthinkable back in the 90s, for example. Right? People would have time to go for a trip on the weekend or to do some work in the garden or whatever. I used to remember when I was growing up. I used to remember what people used to get up to. Now, in 2024, right, there is a whole industry that runs around gardening, for example, in Sydney, because nobody has the time to look after their gardens. Okay, I know people that work 7 days a week, right? One guy that I work for works 7 days a week at home. Okay, so he basically doesn't have time for anything. Now I've worked in his garden now for 4 months. I filled up those bins maybe 30 times. Right? They're those big tall whiz bins. Okay, so I fill them up every fortnight. So one a week is filled up, right? Every 2 weeks they come to collect it. I filled up over 30 of those bins, and I'm barely halfway through catching up on his gardening. Right? The point I'm trying to make is that there is something wrong with life when you are working full time, you're financially doing all right, you've got a family, okay, but you don't have time to do anything. You don't have time to be a husband. You don't have time to be a father. You don't even have time to be a fucking gardener. What sort of a life is that? I mean, what sort of a life is that? And you're supposed to be the middle class? What happened to the luxury time that we're supposed to have? Okay, when I was growing up, when I was studying at uni, we were told that there was a push over time to increase people's leisure time and spend less time at work. So work smarter, but less. Instead now what happens is, we're working ridiculous hours and we don't have time for anything else. And that's not on. Like seriously, if you don't have time to even go into the garden for 1 hour a day just to relax, because gardening can be a relaxing thing to do as well. Well, I'm sorry, but then modern life stinks. Okay, modern life is fucked and it's wrong. Okay, you should have some spare time to do stuff like that. I mean, I know people who work for years on end will not take a day of annual leave. They will not take a day off because they're afraid if they start taking days off, it will affect their career. Or their boss will think that they're soft. You know? But that's your time and your life that's wasting away for a company. I mean, I didn't mind putting in some extra time or whatever, but corporations abuse the crap out of us. As far as they're concerned, we're not allowed to have any spare time whatsoever. As far as they're concerned, if you have a hobby, that's a waste. If you want to spend more time with your wife, you're an idiot. If you want to go out and garden, that's a waste of time. Why? Get a gardener. Who cares? I mean, that's ridiculous. So I'm the one that goes to his place and I actually get paid to do his gardening and actually feel better. Because gardening makes me feel better because I'm working with Mother Nature and it makes me feel better. I don't see it as a chore, right? So I'm actually being paid to get that stress relief that he should be getting, but he can't do it because he hasn't got the time. Okay? His garden, the first time I went around there, right? And he said to me, oh, some work needs to be done. When I saw the state of his garden, bullshit, that wasn't some work needs to be done. That was more like, oh my god, the Titanic is sinking, what are we going to do? I'm not exaggerating, it was that bad. I could not believe it was a jungle. His garden was an absolute fucking jungle. And at first I looked around and went, oh my god. And then I did what I always do in a situation like that. When you've got a big pile of mess like that, you've got to start in one spot and then just start hammering away, that's what I did. Okay? But you've got thousands of people in Sydney that are employed doing just gardening because nobody has the time to garden. Because while I'm gardening in his place, I can see the neighbour across the road, a van shows up, 2 people come out with gardening tools, start gardening around that house. Then another lady pulls over in her little Honda Civic or whatever, and then she's gardening out the front for those people. I see people turning up doing what I'm doing. So all these people, you don't have spare time. So the point I'm trying to make aviation is that if your life is that busy and you're that flat out and you're reasonably financial well off, but you're still that flat out that you don't have the time to do anything apart from work, eat and sleep or whatever, then I ask the question, is that a life worth living? I don't know. I don't know, this is a question I throw in the chat. Is life worth living if you're working 7 days a week, even if you're doing something that you don't mind? I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle doing YouTube 7 days a week, gaming 7 days a week, because I used to do it. Aviation knows, because she remembers when I did Battlefront 2. I used to do 12-hour streams every day. Even with something that I like, after a while, that's got to grind you down. My other mate is up the Central Coast. Sometimes we don't speak for 2 or 3 weeks because he's so flat out. Okay, and then trying to organise to go up there is often difficult because he's got to balance his work at home against his family, against the fact that he's up there. He's got to balance all of this. So I have the opportunity to go up there and do his gardening for him because he doesn't have the time to do it. And it just fascinates me. I mean, I feel like that we were lied to when we were growing up. Corporations are liars. They say, oh yeah, you're going to work less hours but have more spare time because you're going to work smarter because the technology will allow you to spend... No, it's bullshit. The truth of the matter is that corporations just want to exploit, and more exploit because corporations are descended from companies like the East India Company and the other company the Dutch founded that ran Indonesia and all that, and these corporations are used to just operating like rogue states. That's their background of their culture. That's why they're like what they are today. Alright? Anyway, having said that, I go back to my earlier point. You shouldn't have to work ridiculous hours like that just to make ends meet. I just got the armor-piercing minigun, and that's a gold weapon. You beauty, I just got another legendary weapon, so that's one less legendary I need to collect aviation to get to that 20. You beauty. I've got to bring the gun back, but it's in the... that's awesome. Look at that, 19 to 23 damage. So I'd have to give that gun to one of my other groups that's coming back. Oh, you son of a... Why is this guy sad? Oh no, aviation, he's going to take 9 hours to come back, which means I can't get the weapon to these guys, because I have to send... Oh, what? I might have to wait till the next time they come around. Oh, that's unfortunate. Those sons of bitches will have everything ready after I finish the stream. Well, that's so annoying. Anyway, whatever, alright. Oh god. I'm being lazy too with the stranger in here because I don't really care whether I find him or not. Yeah, I don't know, because he has to go to 8 hours for the nuka cola thing to drop. It also depends on Echoes of Steel, what it gives me for mission number 4. Because I may not do that. Level 15, like, I've got to get rid of that mission too. It's just a shame I can only do 3 at once, and not more. Anyway, alright. I'll have to see it. Not Morad attack again. I just got a trophy. Overachieved much. I just got a trophy. You know what that is? Oh, aviation. I think I just got the trophy for completing 100 objectives in this game. Aviation. Oh, I was just going to say, Oh, actually, I forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? I've got a pet. A bulldog. Plus 29% XP. What does that mean? I know what that means. You mean every time I earn XP, it'll actually be 29% higher? Is that what that means? Well, if that's the case, then the lowest ranked person, which is Stephen Hancock in the weapons clan, who seems to be rather injured, should have a dog with him to help him rank up. I assume that's what XP, 29% XP bonus. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Is that how you would interpret it, Aviation? Yeah. So he should be ranking up faster now. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can get a pet that allows you to rank up faster. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, that existed. Oh, so they've got pets all over the damn base. I hope somebody's cleaning up their mess. Oh, cool. Oh, that's hilarious how the other day I was talking to someone and saying I must be getting close to completing my 100 objectives. And I did a calculation based on the average objectives I've done per stream, how many streams, and I thought I had about 10 left to do. Oh, but in fact I only had 3. 2 or 3. Oh. There you go, everyone. Right, so in terms of achievements for this game, now it's just the 20 legendary and the 20 legendary weapons and 20 legendary armor, and I think the last thing is to do 100 quests. I think it is. And by quests, I hope it means each chapter and not the complete missions. Like for example, you have to do 6 to complete. I'm assuming that's 6 quests, not one quest that takes 6 missions, I hope, because otherwise that's going to be a long time. I suppose it doesn't really make much difference because I'm going to keep doing them anyway. Yeah, because you got to send people out to
Things
explore.
will be so easy when you get everyone maxed tab build all the way down, lol.
Well, in fact, yeah, I'm a gamer. Getting people to level 50 really helps because then I don't have to worry if I put them somewhere, like for example in here. Everyone in here is a level 50 in the broadcast center, and you don't rank up in this, but because people are level 50, I don't care. Because they're sorted. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or you could put level 50 person, say, in the storage room like I've done with these guys. Here. Okay, he's 48 and 49. Drunk Lily really should be ranking up somewhere else. I just want to break this group up though, that's the problem. I don't want to break them up. I wonder if allocating the dog to someone who's doing training, I wonder if that speeds up the training. I don't know. But that is an interesting question though, isn't it? I'm just thinking now that it really would be nice to finish ranking these two up. Yeah, you know what? I may need to move those three down here and rank them up. Rank up those last two, because it seems a bit silly to have a group this strong, but you don't bother to... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so Trunk Lily, go down here. She's already up to level 50, but I want to keep them together as a group so I don't get stuff this up. Yeah, I probably should have done this earlier. Sell 14 pieces of junk. Right, so now Junk Lily and Calamari should be rank up to level 50 by the time of the next stream. And hopefully I remember to keep them as a group. I seem to have trouble finding a stranger today. Oh. Aviation. What happened? Oh, okay. So 14 pieces of junk. So 14 pieces of junk. That should be easy. I've had a lot of practice at that. Oh, it was 14 pieces of junk. Okay. Didn't read it properly. There we go. Survive 5 more raid attacks and no casualties, and you get a lunchbox. Nice. There you go. That's why I don't destroy all my junk and my clothing. I'm reluctant to clean it 100% because sometimes a challenge like that will pop up. I must be tired because I'm having trouble locating the stranger. I'm normally pretty good at this, but for some reason I can't seem to spot him. Oh, whatever. Look, whatever. Alright. Oh yeah, you can see that the XP bar is slowly moving across. I probably should have put those 3 in there earlier because I may need them when this other people come back, which is in about. Oh, that's right. So the reason why I put those 3 down there was because I had to send Preston out on a mission on his own because that mission would only allow you to send 1 person. I actually completely forgot about that. In fact, in a couple of minutes I could bring that group back because I'm not going to wait an extra hour because I think that would be well beyond my streaming time. Let's have a look and see where I'm up to now. I'm up to 3 hours on the dot.
Ciao amico DJ come stai.
I'm 3 hours on the dot. Okay, maybe I do have the time. Hey, Mr. Wolf. Hey, come on, Mark. What are you up to?
Good day, Wolf.
Come stai? Tutto bene?
Tutto bene amico, laboro.
Lavoro, work. Everything good with work? Mr. Wolf? I'm glad to hear it, mate.
I am at work at the moment.
You're at work right now, are you? Well, make sure you don't get in trouble for watching me. Because I've had people get into trouble for watching me at work or at school. Oh, that's right. Mr. Wolf, do you remember German Turtle? Ruff, German Turtle? Okay. Someone from the IT department rang him up one day. This is when he was at work, right? And asked him, why do you spend time watching this DJ Graz bloke? Who's this DJ Graz bloke? So Jarrett explained to him who I was. He went and had a look at what I was doing in my stream. You know what he did? He subscribed to my channel. And we ended up being friends for a while. Right? The guy from the IT. And then he moved to America, and since then we've lost contact. But how funny is that? So he was contacting my friend to, like, basically to get up him for having my stream running in the background while he was at work, but then he ended up joining my channel. We ended up being on friendly terms. How funny is that? But there was another example. There was a kid of all places in Sweden, and he got in big trouble because he was watching my stream during class and I heard the teacher yelling at him and all that.
I told my boss I am watching a legendary streamer, a good friend, a brother.
So I could hear the teacher yelling in Swedish, and then about 20 minutes later he messaged me, explained to me what happened, that he got into trouble because the teacher caught him watching my stream, and then the teacher was asking him, who's this DJ Graz bloke, why are you watching him, and blah blah blah. That's funny. I just think that's funny that someone gets into trouble overseas for watching me play a game. I think that's just funny. Well, I hope your boss didn't yell at you for saying that, Mr. Wolf. Oh yeah, I better clean. That Rusty, I see that they gave me 4 shovels. Why does it give me so many shovels? How bizarre. How bizarre. I mean, one gun, aviation, gave me 4 shovels. I wonder why. I'll have to dig further into it. Get it? I have to dig further into it? There's a shovel, sorry. Sorry. How do you confuse somebody? Give them 3 shovels and tell them to take their pick. Get it? Pick? Shovel? Sorry. Lucky I didn't do stand-up comedy for work. Right, when is this other moron coming back? It's 2 hours. No, I'll bring it back now, because I'm not waiting 2 hours. I've only got an hour left in my stream, so I don't think so. Okay.
Membership is now available. Go grab yourself the lightsaber badge and platypus emoji.
Okay, so now I've got to stick these people. Actually, you know what? Right, you're a girl, so you go in there. Okay, so boys in there, girls in here, so there's
Lurking
no...
while Raged in Elden Ring, don't mind me.
Are you playing Elden Ring, Hawaiian? I admire your courage, man. That's a hard game. It's a really, really hard game. You haven't played it yet?
I will become a lord and get maidens, damn it.
You, not good at games, come on. Yes, you are. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. When you play the quantity that you've played, yes. Yes, it does. If you played a handful of games, I would agree with your statement, but not with the amount of time that you spend? No way. Charisma of 5? What sort of mission is that you want me to wear charisma of 5? Actually, you know what? I could give them the charisma shirt and they should be alright because... Alright, hang on a minute. Let me deal with these raiders because of course my concentration had to be interrupted. You'll be a lord. In Elden Ring, can you call in someone to help you like in Bloodborne? Hawaii? Because in Bloodborne, you can ring a bell.
Yes.
You can call in someone to help you, so it's got that mechanic as well, does it? Okay.
With the power of 2 fingers.
Yeah, because I used to remember that there was a handful of bosses on Bloodborne where, I mean, it can be done, you can do it on your own, but it's very, very, very hard. So if you can call someone in to help you, then that means that that monster doesn't spend all their attention on,
Elden Ring. Try
you.
Finger butthole.
Charisma of 2. Charisma of 3. You know what? I almost don't feel like doing that mission now. I almost don't feel like doing it.
Elden Ring sounds like a porn for old people. Emoji happy tears.
Elden Ring sounds like a porn for old people. What the hell? Who wrote that in the chat? Zombie. I should have known. How are you, man? What are you up to, Zombie?
Good day, Zombie.
Only you could come up with a comment like that. Alright. Right, Zombie, I'm going to put his link in the chat
LOL.
now. Here we go. Zombie. Control V.
Still crip but doing good. Zombie URL.
Place link. You're still crook. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. Yeah, look, I've got to be honest with you guys. I can't be bothered I can't be bothered doing a mission. You know what I just noticed? You know what I just noticed? This mission, level 15.32 pistol, I never noticed before, but the reward is a gold pistol. That's one of the weapons I need to collect for legendary item for that achievement. That actually has a pistol. The only thing is though, I've got to change to a .32 pistol, but apart from that, or I could do this mission. Give me Nuka-Cola. Geez, I don't know what to do now. Should I do this one? Should I do this one? I'm tempted to do this mission. Only problem is though that I've got to change the weaponry. Sorry everyone in the stream, I'm just trying to think what I want to do. Okay, I think I will do... Okay, I might do that one. I mean, am I that pathetic that I don't want to let go of the weapons those three are carrying from .32 pistol? Is that really the reason why I'm resisting this? See, what I'm worried about is if I start mucking around with the weapons and all that, I'm going to cause a problem later. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to remember, while they go out on that mission, to not allocate those weapons to anyone else and give it back to these three when they come back. I don't like doing all that, it's messy. So you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm just going to do this. And I just had a thought. I've got someone else coming back. Yeah, no, screw it. I just can't be bothered doing all that reallocation of weaponry and all that just so they can go do that mission. I just can't be bothered. It's too much work. Oh, these guys will be back in 13 minutes. Okay, so they're bringing back 11 items, so I should have enough room for that. Yeah, I do. Alright. I forgot that they brought back some weapons. Alright, I'll be back in 1 sec, hang on. I get attacked by mole rats while I'm in the bathroom. Lucky that robot was there to distract them. Right, well, I managed to deal with that problem without any permanent Are you still there, Mama Gamer?
You still there, Mama Gamer? Yay, I be lurkin'.
You are. Good.
I'm editing. Watch this.
I want you to watch this, right? So I'm going to go back into the main menu, go back into the game. It decides to load me out. You editing, are you? Right, now.
Vault 69 LOL.
Yeah, Vault 69, yeah. Well, it has to happen. Because someone asked me about that. And I said, well, think about it. If you have 100 vaults and you number them from 1 to 100, then one of them has to be Vault 69. It has to be. It makes perfect sense, doesn't it? So they... Oh no. Oh no.
Donna Drumplum foul.
How do you spell gamer? You spell it with a game M3R? Is that how you spell it?
DJ. Good day. What perfect. I'm in the game.
Unfortunately that glitch has just happened. The glitch has happened. I'm stuck. That's it. I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to end the stream. I don't understand why that happened because I've restarted this game 2 or 3 times. That normally fixes the problem, and you just saw me restart it again.
Oh no.
And yet for some reason, this absolute motherfucker
LOL.
has gotten stuck
Damn.
again. You son of a fucking bitch. After all that, and you got stuck.
Crying.
You son of a bitch. You absolute son of a bitch of a game. I'm really sorry about this, everyone, but I'm gonna have to cut it because I can't fix it. And
Makes
I'm already
perfect sense it would be during my username.
So, and unfortunately after 3.5 hours, which is a bit of a shame. It's not the end of the world though. I probably should have waited till closer to the end of the stream before risking it, but no, actually no, I didn't have to because before I even had this problem. So, and I don't understand it. Like, I just do not understand why this has to happen. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'll end the stream now. I'll go back into the game offline and I'll rename this player for you and Mama Gamer. Alright, but I'm not going to be back because there's no point me streaming for another half an hour. It just defeats the purpose. There. Anyway, alright, well that's it for Fallout Shelter. I just want to thank everybody for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with my promotion stream. And then later during the week, I may be back on
I think I
Skywalker.
remember this from when I used to play on console. Great stream.
I'll be back with
Hand purple blue piece.
Skywalker Saga.
Sorry it's broken.
Oh, Epic. Hey, Epic, how are you, man? What are you up to? Epic Legend. Oh, I'm glad you could pop
Good day,
in.
Epic.
Yeah, because I got to work during the week, so I've actually got to work twice next. I've got to work Tuesday, and I've got to work Friday, I think it is. So I don't know if I'll be able to do a stream in the middle of all that. I suppose I could do it for a couple of hours in the afternoon. I don't have to do the full 4 hours. But yeah, look, if I can't do the Skywalker Saga during next week, I'll save it for the weekend. Because like I said, I've just got a lot happening outside at the moment. The other thing which I'm not under as much pressure now is that I finished my yearly cleanup. I literally finished it yesterday, so that was the last stuff I had to put in the balcony, put it back in. That should take some pressure off me because that usually takes 3 or 4 hours on my day. And like I said, you have to do that cleanup once a year. You can't let dust build up in your wardrobe year after year after year because one, the wardrobe starts to stink, and number two, it ruins anything in there. So although I'm annoyed and tired because I've been doing this for 3 or 4 weeks every day, now that I've finished, I feel a lot better because now I don't have to worry about it for another year. You know, and in case you guys are wondering why a lot of my stuff looks so good and well preserved, well, that's why. Because once a year, I wipe everything down, get rid of the dust, and then put it outside on the balcony to air for the whole day. Alright, because if you put things outside to air for the whole day, it freshens them up, they get fresh air in them, and they last longer. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I've finished all of that. So I've hardly got any more cleaning up to do. I'm pretty much done, actually. The only thing I need to do now is vacuum clean next week, and that's it. But as far as putting stuff outside, that's all done. So, and the other thing too, it's made it hard for me to visit people's live streams. So I'm sorry about that if you guys have noticed I'm not in your lives as much as I used to. But the reason why is because, again, I'm under pressure because of working. Because I work all day usually on Tuesday, and then I feel it the next day. You've got to remember, I'm in my mid-50s, okay? So when I do physical work all day, it's not like a few years ago where I would go home and stuff around and stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't do that anymore. Yeah. So I just need to be a little bit more careful with how I manage myself. That's why I stopped doing the streams on Wednesday morning, because I noticed when I was forcing myself to get up on Wednesday morning, I'd be grumpy. And I'd lose my temper and all that, so I learnt not to do that. Yeah, not to stream in the morning the day after I've worked, because I'm grumpy, because I'm tired. I wake up and I'm very tired. Yeah. But this is an interesting experiment though, because we're letting this game go, and you know what's happening? If you notice, right, the robots are collecting the resources and all that, but you notice that nothing else is happening? So it's almost as like part of the game has been locked, so certain things are not happening. Like, for example, I'm not getting attacked by death claws or anything like that. That's so interesting. Yeah, but anyway, alright, look, there's no point in me trying to sit here and waffle on for the next half an hour. Alright, well, look, that's it for Fallout Shelter. I just want to thank everybody for watching. So I'll be back tomorrow with the promotions. I may be back during the week with Skywalker Saga. If not, I'll be playing it on the weekend, and I'll have to play this another time. Yeah. Anyway, until then, take care. Thanks for watching. Look forward to catching up with everybody soon. Just stay safe and don't forget to wash your hands.